Alright, welcome back to part 2 of our Tools of the Trade segment of plastic surgery for For Living Creatures Creations. This is Curtis, the Wordy Nerd, and we're going to talk about the 6 main paint brushes that you must have if you want to get into customizing your own action figures. Alright, the first thing we're going to talk about is your large surface brush. Okay, this brush has a larger, broader set of bristles, round on top, and it's about the same distance all the way around. Okay, it's a round brush. These brushes are best used to apply paint to large areas on a figure, like the core body or legs or arms, but you're not going to use this kind of brush for details. That is your large surface brush. Next is your small surface brush, and you're going to use this when you need to change colors or hit areas that are a little harder to deal with that large brush for. Okay, again, round bristles, soft, holds paint better. The longer bristles allow you a lot more control when you're painting. Alright. Next up is your detail brush. This is the brush you're going to use to paint your eyes or other details on a character's costume that those other 2 brushes we just talked about wouldn't be suitable for. Your next 3 brushes are all dry brushes, and the reason why you need different kinds of dry brushes will be talked about a little bit more in depth when we get into the techniques of using these tools. Okay, but you need a large dry brush. Dry brushes are denoted by that flat surface across the top. They're really broad from one angle but thin from the other. Okay, so this is your large dry brush. A medium dry brush, okay, and then your detail dry brush. Your detail dry brush is going to be good for doing dry brushing on a face or say a belt or something like that, while your small or medium dry brush here is going to be used for something like maybe a face, probably arms. The details on arms will get picked up a lot better with this, while this would be used to dry brush a body or say the legs. Alright, next up we're going to talk about some of the other tools. This is Curtis, the Wordy Nerd from For Living Creatures Creations, closing out plastic surgery. We're going to move on to the next segment. Thanks, and remember, if you haven't already subscribe so you can get in on all of the latest tutorial videos that I'm going to be putting out for you guys. Have a good one.